Good morning, everyone. Um, Depending on where you are, good afternoon, good night, good evening. So today I've got a brand new video. Today I'll be sharing how I trade, my strategy, and essentially how I get profitable trades in minimum losses. So I have over 10 years, 11, 12 years, over 10 years, learning the Forex market and trying to understand how do you actually how does it work? How does everything work? How do you make money? Obviously, everybody that comes across the Forex market, they're looking to make money, right? Well, let me just say retail traders, most people, like you and I. So I've been trying to do that for the past 10 years or so. And at first, it was very difficult. I started thinking that I was trading. I started off doing binary options. To this day, I don't know what's actually happening there, but that's what I started doing. I told myself I was a trader. I thought I was good and everything, even though I wasn't even making money. But I thought I was good. So I put in a few rands. I can't even remember how much I put in there. And I started doing binary options. Well, to no surprise, I obviously lost that account, and I thought this thing doesn't work. So I stopped doing all these things. And some time later, uh, my mother actually introduced me to some guys who were doing some, these uh, multi level marketing guys. I think uh, from Joburg. Uh, so they were doing trading, and I had to figure out what, how do they actually make money, right? Sorry for the ads. So I'm gonna try to be as quick as possible on this video so as to not drag it too long. But I don't think the analysis is gonna be too long. Because it's actually a very simple strategy. I just wanna brief you guys on my history a little bit so that you know where I'm coming from with all of this. So I started researching on trading, what trading actually is. Then I realized that it wasn't as simple as downloading an application and depositing money and starting to trade, right? So I had to download MetaTrader. I had to get um, Trading View, and all of that stuff. Research what pips are, and all the research involved actually support and resistance, lower lows and higher highs. It was a long journey. I mean, I didn't like a lot of it because I was just ready to deposit money, right? So I think like most traders, I fell into the trap of thinking that I've got it now. So my mother put in some money for me inside there. It was actually for everyone, but it was, I guess, her way of showing that she's supporting my idea and that we should go for it. So I was stuck in learning mode. I think I was scared of losing the money, so I ended up not trading. I was doing demo and all that, and I was still losing. So I was scared of actually trading with a live account. And it was still a long process for me. I still didn't understand what lot sizes are. I still don't understand how you actually make money when you lose money. How do you put a stop loss on? How do you put take profit on? All those things, and I didn't understand them at that time. So it took me more years. I guess I got a job between that time, and I went to school. I mean, there was a lot happening. I had two babies. I mean, it's been a long journey. So, but year in, year out, I saw that there was a little bit of improvement until 2022, I think, when COVID actually hit hard and everybody was forced to be at home. So that's where I started watching a lot of YouTube videos. Excuse me. Watching a lot of YouTube videos, checking out these South African YouTubers. I won't name names, but some of the guys are good. Some of them I stopped subscribing to them because I just saw that there actually isn't that much truth into this forex thing, because I saw that the business is actually not the forex, it's people, right? They're making money off the people. You join the course, they get the money, you learn something, but you still don't make profits. Fortunately for me, I never had enough money to join any of these courses. It just took me a long time to realize that this is actually what's happening out there. And meanwhile, I was building up my strategy. This video is already long, so I'll try and be short. Uh, if you're liking the story, guys, please follow, subscribe, like everything. That will really help me out on my channel, because I'm trying to be one of the legit ones. So if you're following my content, make sure to follow, so that every time I post a video, I know I took some time posting, but I'm gonna try and be consistent. Um, bear with me. So follow, like, subscribe, you know. So yeah. To cut my story short, I ended up doing support and resistance, trend lining, and that I was losing money. There was a time I actually got a lot of money. I put in like 4,000 into the market. I thought I was gonna make millions, right? I turned that 4,000 into 6,000, I think. And the next day, I lost all the money, right? I lost all that money. I was depressed and everything, but I still had some money left. I just didn't want to go into Forex because there was a lot of things happening in my life at that time. I was moving to a new place and all of that. Car problems, all of that. So I had to fix that. So in a way, that also gave me time to settle down, relax, and kind of focus a lot on the market and try to understand what am I doing wrong, right? Try and develop a strategy. And I kid you not, the longer you stay trying to analyze, trying to figure out how this whole thing works, the better it gets, right? It may take you 2 months, it may take you 3 months, may take you a year, it may take you 2 years, may take you 10 years, over 10 years, like me, right? But eventually, the longer you stay in it, the more you understand it. It's a simple concept. Practice makes perfect, right? So 2023 came, right? We're in 2024 now. 2023 came, and I started to see that there was something wrong that I was doing. My trend lining wasn't working, right? I met to this new place that I moved to. I met a few guys who are talking about different concepts. For a trader, if you're a trader, you know how difficult it is to just stop and try a new strategy, because from the YouTube videos, you always hear them saying stick to your strategy and all of that, but you don't really understand what they're actually saying until you actually have a winning strategy, right? All the strategies out there, they're good, they work, they they're good. You just need to understand how your strategy works and follow it, right? At the end of the day, there's only two buttons. It's a buy or you sell, right? And you need to figure out which one you choosing on that day. So that's just my story a little bit on how I left the old strategy, and now I was into ICT, right? I was checking out ICT, and for me, I was mind blown when I saw that strategy, because uh, this guy seemed to be predicting the market accurately, like to the micrometer, you know? I mean, that guy was it's like he knew where the market was going to turn, and he put his trades there and they would always go his way. Obviously, he's doing paper trading, um, back testing and all of that. It's not a live market, the examples that he's having, but his explanations actually made sense, right? So I watched a few videos of his, but I think maybe I've got a concentration problem. So I couldn't watch like over 50 videos. I think I watched like 20 or 30 videos. Excuse me. But I couldn't continue watching. Right. So yeah. I ended up watching other YouTubers, like the people that I actually found the concept. I found that the market seems to be seeking liquidity and fair value gaps, but that's where I actually want to go. Right, I'm gonna post another video, and I'm gonna be explaining that whole concept on liquidity and fair value gaps, FVGs. Uh, so I'm gonna cut this video short since I already see it's been 10 minutes, and just watch the next video after this one, so that you can understand everything, right, on how to actually become profitable, how to stop losing money in the markets, right? I mean, I'm talking like starting from $10, $20, $30, whatever amount your broker allows you to start with. You can actually become a profitable trader with a solid strategy that you can follow, and always have a profitable day, or even if you don't profit, but overall you profit in the entire account, right? And I know there's a lot of people that are failing out there, that are struggling to actually figure out what's happening with the market. They're always losing money. When you do get some money, you feel like it's like gambling, right? You feel like you don't even understand how you won that money. So you try that same strategy again and you end up losing money again. So on the next video, I'm going to be focusing on those things, how to actually stop losing money and stop trying to predict where the market is going and actually follow what the market is doing, right? So I've had the screen on this whole time. I don't know if you guys picked up on anything, but I'll be sharing the same screen because I'm only trading one pair. I'm only trading Euro USD. I check the other ones for Confluence. I check DXY, I check GBP USD, but only for Confluence, right? And I'm only trading Euro USD. So I make things simpler, but I hope you guys are gonna check out the other video, and I'll be sharing more content on that one. And yeah, I hope you like the video, guys. Please consider subscribing, like the video, and I'll be sharing more bangers. I know this was just a background of my story in Forex, but trust me, trust me. Make sure I'm gonna be posting something that's of value for you guys. You're gonna love it. Thanks.